Pinoy, wherever we are, wherever we go, we are united, together as one. In a whole new way, we are changing, for we are connected. Anywhere in the world, Pinoy, we are all connected. Anywhere in the world, 7,100 islands, one Philippines, one network, PBS. Pinoy, we are one in mind, one in heart. We can feel it, we're connected. Together we will explore a brighter path to progress. We are united, we're connected. Anywhere in the world, Pinoy, we are all connected. Anywhere in the world, 7,100 islands, one Philippines, one network, PBS.
Time to shift gears. Time for Metro Rhythms. Time to detox. Time to unwind as the day comes to an end. Hang around with us here on WBR 104.3 FM, and we will keep you company with the relevant news and information you need. We also have the latest on the weather, the metro traffic, and the great music of our lifetime. Here is your Metro Rhythms navigator, Dean Bernardo.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a wonderful Monday. Yes, it's kind of warm. Well, it is warm. And today is May 5, 2014. It's a Monday. It's the second week for May. It's what you would call this, a few more weeks into, we're almost half of the year. Yes, it's almost half of the year. Who could have ever imagined that we were just celebrating New Year? It's now almost halfway through. Good afternoon and welcome to Metro Rhythms. I'm your navigator, Dean Bernardo, and we are here today. Our first edition for this week will be here every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 4 in the afternoon. Today will be on until 6 in the evening because at 6:05 it will be Insurance for All. But the rest of the week we will be on for 3 hours a day, 4 until 7 in the evening, here on Metro Manila, or rather here at Metro Rhythms on Business Radio DWBR 104.3 FM. I'm your navigator, Dean Bernardo, and with me on the technical side is Miss Belle Dumawa and Miss Edith Hermano. We will be together for the next 2 hours to bring to you hours of music that brings back that particular memory, music from the 80s, 90s, 70s, those wonderful years. Songs that brings back that particular memory. All right, it is now 34.8 degrees centigrade, our temperature now. And the heat index is at 43%. It is very, very warm. And we have a wind coming in from the southwest. Is this Habagat already? At 12.9 kilometers per hour. This is coming from the southwest. We expect the temperatures to be high for today. We'll find that out later at around 5:30, courtesy of the UST Pag-asa. That's one of the key elements of our program. We provide you the information on the weather and, of course, on traffic. Yes, courtesy of MMDA Traffic Base. We will be keeping you posted on what's going on in the streets of Metro Manila. Streets that you need to stay off to, especially if there is severe traffic. Mixed with this, we also provide you with the music to tame you. If you're going to be upset, if you're at the verge of what you would call a road rage, because it's so frustrating when you're stuck in traffic, we'll provide you with the music, okay? So that's why we are here. So stay tuned and keep it up with us, and we will try to do our very best to keep you company. We are heard here in Metro Manila and nearby regions by a 104.3 FM. This is the Philippine Broadcasting Service, and we are also heard by online. We have our own web page. That's www.pbs.gov.ph. We are streaming there. I'll repeat that. That's www.pbs.gov.ph. Just click on Business Radio. On Ustream, we are also airing on Ustream right now, www.ustream.com. Just look for DWBR 104. DWBR 104. And if you want to send us a message, you could add us, like us on Facebook, DWBR 104.3 FM. Just look for us on that page, DWBR 104.3 FM. Now, with our temperatures at 34.8 degrees, with winds coming in at 12.9 kilometers per hour coming from the southwest, it will be warmer today with a heat index of 43 degrees. Our humidity is 58. Sunset later would be at 6:13 in the evening. Traffic right now, we're seeing relatively much of the traffic in Metro Manila. Still easy for minor roads, but EDSA and C5, the main artery, well, they're turning to moderate traffic, to heavy. Okay, but most of the roads, okay, let me read through. From España all the way to Welcome Rotonda, Quezon Avenue to Commonwealth, it is generally light traffic. Same goes for Ortigas, that's from Santolan all the way to Green Meadows to Ortigas Avenue C5 flyover. It is light traffic. Same goes for Marcos Highway from San Benilde down to SM Marikina City. It is light traffic. However, traffic along, expect a little bit of build-up in the usual path in EDSA and in C5. Now, for the details, we'll find that out later, courtesy of the UST Pag-asa. Now, enough talk. Enough talk. Yay! Let's have our first music for today. We're going back. These were requested this week, last week. So here we go.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within, and I've been there before. That life's a bore, so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got it, you, baby. Some people want diamond baby. Said nothing in this whole wide world don't mean a thing if I ain't got you with me, baby. Right from the start, you were a thief, you stole my heart, and I, your willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and with every touch you fixed them. Now you've been talking in your sleep, oh, oh, things you never say to me, oh, oh, tell me that you've had enough of our love, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second when I'm broken, just bend and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts. We're not broken, just bend and we can learn to love again. I'm sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. I thought that we were fine. We had it. Your head is running wild again. My dear, we still have everything, and it's all in your mind. Yeah, but this is happening. You've been having real bad dreams. Oh, oh, you used to lie so close to me. Oh, oh, there's nothing more than empty sheets between our love, our love. Oh, our love, just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second when I'm broken, just bend till we can learn to love again. I never stop, you're still written in the scars on my heart. You're not broken, just bend till we can learn to love again. I'm teardrops and rhymes, I'll fix it for us. We're collecting dust, but our love's enough. You're holding it in, you're pouring it right. Nothing is as bad as it seems. We'll come clean. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second when I'm broken, just bend till we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts that we're not broken, just bend and we can learn to love again. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second when I'm broken, just bend till we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts that we're not broken, just bend and we can learn to love again. Oh, we can learn to love again. Oh, we can learn to love again. That we're not broken, just bend we can learn to love again.
I've lost the use of my heart, but I'm still alive. Still looking for the light, the endless pool on the other side. It's a wild, wild west. I'm doing my best. still alive. I'm a soldier of love. Every day and night. I'm a soldier of love. All the days of my life. I've been torn up inside. Oh, I've been left behind. Oh, so I ride. I've the will to survive. In the wild, wild west. Trying my hardest. Doing my best to stay alive. I am a soldier. I'm a soldier of love. Every day and night. I'm a soldier of love. All the days of my life. I am lost, but I don't doubt. Oh, so I ride. I've the will to survive. In the wild, wild west. Try my hardest. Doing my best to stay alive. I am a soldier. I know that love will come. I know that love will come. Turn it I'm a soldier of love. I'm a soldier. Still wait for love to come. Turn it all around. Still wait for love to come. Turn it all around. Still wait for love to come. Turn it all around. Still wait for love to come. Turn it all around. I'm a soldier of love. I'm a soldier. Still wait for love to come. Turn it all around. Still wait for love to come. Turn it all around. Still wait for love to come. Turn it all around. Still wait for love to come.
This is original Filipino music.
Makakaya ko ba kung tuluyan ika'y wala na at di na makikita? Paano ang gabi kapag ika'y naaalala? Saan ako pupunta? Wala ka na sa aking tabi. Tunay na di magpapalik ang dating pagmamahalan, pagsusuyuan, at tuluyan bang hahayaan? Wala na bang pag-ibig sa puso mo at di mo na kailangan ang pag-ibig na dati walang hanggan? Paano kaya ang bawat nagdaan? Wala na bang pag-ibig sa puso mo at di mo na kailangan ang pag-ibig na dati walang hanggan? Paano kaya? Wala na bang pag-ibig sa puso mo at di mo na kailangan ang pag-ibig na dati walang hanggan? Paano kaya ang bawat nagdaan? Wala na bang
Another choice cut from our shelves of treasured original Filipino music. The United States government has offered assistance to strengthen the Philippines' maritime border. During a meeting with President Benigno Aquino III, United States President Barack Obama has extended help to the country as he commended the nation's progress on good governance and intellectual property rights. Communications Secretary Herminio Coloma said Obama has pledged to assist the Philippines in the establishment of a National Coast Watch Center, or NCWC. The NCWC is an interagency mechanism aimed at enhancing maritime border security and improving governance in the country's maritime domain. You have just heard DWBR's Newsline. We tell it like it is.
Business, music, information. Be in the know with Business Radio.
Here is Mr. Larry Henares on Make My Day, brought to you by PAGCOR.
This is Larry Henares making your day with the second and last part of Neil H. Cruz's article entitled Unforgettable Holy Week. The wife of my friend laughed. She is already married, she asked. In fact, she is pregnant with her second child, and that's her firstborn, and that's her husband, pointing to my daughter and me. It does not matter, the serenaders said, and asked my permission for them to serenade my wife. I gave it, and they sang several songs and asked my wife to sing in return. So it happened that my wife was the vocalist of an orchestra, a winner in an amateur singing contest, and had composed and written songs for recording companies. So there was a long concert until the wee hours of the night in that little barrio, and until the serenaders ran out of songs and thanked us all and said goodbyes and then walked off into the night. We could tell where they were by the barking of the dogs in the villages that they passed. Finally, the barkings grew fainter and finally stopped. The next day, Paul invited me to go to a sandbar not far from Amalapay. It was connected to the mainland during low tide, but became an island during high tide. We arrived there by mid-morning. The sandbar was lined with coconut trees. Under them were fishermen's huts. We took off our shirts and immediately dove into the surf. Afterwards, Paul asked one of the fishermen to climb a coconut tree and bring down some nuts. The coconut water tasted a little salty. More about this after these messages.
Okay, who wants to solve the problem on the board? Sige, Samora, to the board.
Ay, sorry! Aray, kamay ko!
Sorry, excuse me.
Maraming lugar sa bansa, siksikan sa classroom. Kaya ang PAGCOR, katuwang ng gobyerno, ay naglaan ng 5 bilyong piso para magpatayo ng mga classrooms para di na magsiksikan ang mga estudyante. PAGCOR, building lives that build the nation.
This is Larry Henares making your day with the second and last part of Neil H. Cruz's article entitled Unforgettable Holy Week. And we continue to quote and to conclude. Afterwards, we lay down on the beach talking and watching the sun sail slowly to the west. Lulled by the cool breeze, the lapping of the waves in the sand, and the wishing of palm fronds overhead, we fell asleep. We were woken up by the waves tapping at our feet. The tide was coming in. We moved higher up the beach and went back to sleep. When we woke up again, the sun had set and the moon had come out. Out in the distance, we could see the bobbing lights of the fishermen in their small boats. The high tide was now in full force. We were cut off from the mainland. We spent the night on the beach, now and then waking up to see the bobbing lights of the fishermen out in the sea. In the morning, we bought more of the fish the fishermen had brought in. We broiled them over hot coals together with some eggplants and tomatoes. Eaten with hot, steaming rice and strong, newly brewed coffee, it was one of the finest breakfasts I had ever had. Just the aroma of the coffee combined with the smell of the roasting fish and the smell of the steaming rice keeps me thinking of that interlude again and again. By mid-morning, the tide had gone out and we could walk across the sandbar back to the mainland. That was a Holy Week vacation I will never forget. This is Lara Henares making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.
You've just heard Mr. Larry Henares on Make My Day, brought to you by PAGCOR.
This is Metro Rhythms on WBR 104.3 FM, weaving beautiful rhythms.
Okay, Philippines, please set your timepieces to the correct time. It is now 4:36. Philippine Standard Time. Good afternoon and welcome back to Metro Rhythms here on Business Radio, DWBR 104.3 FM. And yes, I am your navigator, Dean Bernardo, and we will be here for the next 1 hour and 20 minutes. And I'd like to welcome all of our listeners out there. We are live on Facebook right now, and we've gained a lot of friends in the last couple of days. I'd like to say hello to David Michael Lopez, who made a request and it's up next, okay? And we're trying to put that up right now. Okay, I have to remember to be very careful making using this new computer. It's brand new and it's so sensitive. I might click on something else. Okay, careful. Okay, again, I have to be thankful. We have a new gadget here, and thank you very much for this from everybody there, from our director Tito Cruz, our station manager Miss Maju, our technical staff for putting this up. And during our time, hindi uuso ho ito sa panahon namin. Nakapipindot ng katutuldok-tuldok. Thank you. Okay, there you go. We're setting things up already. We'll still have MMDA traffic base in just a while. We're trying to connect with them. And then, okay, let's go back to our greeters. Okay, our greeters. Okay, I'm clicking on our page. Hello also to Hendrik Bal Oliva, also listening to our program via Ustream, all the way to Iriga. DJ Poblete, Don Victor Agustin, an old listener of ours there in Nueva Ecija. Also, we'd like to say belated happy birthday to Nanay Celi Bautista of the Mabuhay Singers, who celebrated her birthday yesterday. She turned 5 yesterday. Happy birthday po, Nanay Celi Bautista. One of our finest Kundiman singers and a member of Mabuhay Singers. Also, who else pa nag-birthday? Okay, mamaya, ayan, iko-confuse natin yan mamaya. I'd like to say hello also to Nilo John Corpus, listening to our program. Teacher Odon, Professor Odon, Teacher Odon Sulia. And I'd like to say hello to everybody there in Santa Cruz, Laguna, and all of the faculty members of Pedro Guibarra Memorial National High School in Santa Cruz, Laguna. And you imagine our signal goes all the way up there. Thank you. Malakas ang signal ng BR. Maraming salamat po, all of our listeners there at Pedro Guibarra Memorial National High School. I'd like to say hello sa mag-asawang Raymond and Ludi Tribdino. Hopefully they're listening right now in San Pablo, Laguna. Okay, we'll try to put up all these requests, if not today, most probably this week, okay? Let's have our requested song coming all the way. This is Debbie Gibson. Foolish Beat. This goes out to everybody there in Laguna.
Where dreams just can't come
through the metro at this hour? Get ahead of the others with the latest traffic update.
It is now 4:43, and what is the latest traffic situation across Metro Manila? We have Mr. Alvin Rojas from the MMDA Traffic Base with us to keep us updated. Manong Alvin, Kuya Alvin, magandang hapon sa iyo. Kamusta na ang traffic sa atin dito sa Metro Manila?
Hello po, magandang hapon rin po sa inyo at sa ating mga tagapakinig. Bali, umpisahan na natin ang ating traffic update sa kataan po ng EDSA. Southbound lane dito sa may area po ng Balintawak na tiri po tayong maluwag. Pagpapatuloy pa po yung magandang takbo niyan hanggang dito sa may area ng Timog. Pagsapit lang po natin ng Monte de Piedad, makakaranas po tayo ng moderate traffic. After naman po niyan, yung main artery po natin ng Aurora going dito sa may area ng Ortigas, maluwag. Magpapatuloy pa po yung magandang takbo niyan all throughout hanggang dito sa may area ng Buendia. Pagsapit lang po natin ng Ayala, dito na po tayo makakaranas ng katamtaman hanggang sa mabigat na daloy ng sakyan. Dire-diretso naman po yan hanggang dito sa may area po ng Tramo. Makalagpas po yan, going dito sa may area po ng Tap patungong Rojas Boulevard, maluwag. Northbound lane naman po simula Rojas Boulevard hanggang Ayala, maluwag po tayo. Magpapatuloy pa po yung magandang takbo niyan all throughout hanggang dito sa may area po ng Reliance. Pagsapit lang po natin dito sa may area ng Show, makakaranas ulit tayo ng moderate traffic hanggang sa area ng Ortigas. Makalagpas naman po niyan, going dito sa may area po ng White Plains, maluwag. Pagsapit po natin dito sa may area ng Santolan, dito ulit tayo makakaranas ng moderate traffic. Dire-diretso naman po yan hanggang New York. Makalagpas po niyan, going dito sa may area po ng Timog papuntang Quezon Avenue hanggang North Avenue, maluwag. Pagsapit po natin ng Muñoz, makakaranas ulit tayo ng moderate traffic. Pero makalagpas naman po niyan, patungo dito sa may area ng Balintawak na hindi po tayo mabilis. Sa kahabaan naman po ng C5 Road natin, southbound lanes mula CP Garcia, maganda na kung takbo natin dyan. Pagsapit lang po natin ng Miriam, makakaranas po tayo ng moderate traffic. After naman po niyan, going katipunan flyover, patungong Boni Serrano, maluwag. Pagsapit po natin ng Libis, makakaranas ulit tayo ng katamtaman daloy ng sasakyan. Pero makalagpas naman po niyan, going Green Meadows, dire-diretso ng Ortigas, Lanusa, going Market, maluwag. Northbound lane naman po, simula dito sa may area ng Market, makakaranas po tayo ng katamtaman hanggang sa mabagal na takbo ng sasakyan. Dire-diretso yan hanggang Bagong Ilog. Makalagpas naman po niyan, going J. Boris, patungo dito sa area ng Green Meadows, maluwag. Pagsapit po natin ng Libis, makakaranas ulit tayo ng moderate traffic. May konti tayong gap dyan sa area ng Boni Serrano, going katipunan flyover, maluwag. Pagsapit po natin ng Ateneo, makakaranas ulit tayo ng moderate traffic. Pero makalagpas naman po niyan, patungo dito sa may area ng Miriam, patungo La Vista na tili po tayong maluwag. Sa kahabaan naman po ng Osmeña Highway natin, yung southbound lane simula dito sa may Osmeña Quirino hanggang Magallanes, nakikitaan na ho natin ng pagbabagal dito lang po sa may Osmeña San Andres. Pero yung rest naman po niyan, maluwag. Northbound lane naman po simula dito sa may Osmeña, Magallanes hanggang dito sa may area ng Quirino. Wala pa naman po tayo nagiging problema. Dire-diretso lang po ang flow ng traffic. Bali, yan lang muna ang aking may ulat sa mga oras na ito. Dito huli, si Alvin Rojas mula sa tanggapan ng MMDA Metro Base.
Maraming salamat, Kuya Alvin. That's direct and live from the MMDA Traffic Base.
Driving made easy. Getting the information way ahead. Get updated through Metro Rhythms. Only here, WBR 104.3 FM.
It is now 4:47, 13 minutes before we reach 5 o'clock. We're in the first hour of our program here on Metro Rhythms. I'm your navigator, Dean Bernardo, and we are here until 7 or rather 6 in the evening for our Monday edition. Today is May 5, 2014. It's a Monday. We're only 2 hours for today. At 6:05, it will be Insurance for All. It's a healthy discussion on what are your rights and benefits in getting insurance and as an insured person. Do join Ms. Maju Ramos, their moderator, and the panel there later in today's episode. You could send in live questions via cell phone or landline. They'll make the announcements a little later. That will be at around 6:05 until 7. And what's the weather today, or how's the weather? We'll find that out a little later via DOST Pag-asa. We'll have them online. Our temperature here in Metro Manila from the Science Garden at Loyola Heights, Quezon City, it is now 33.9 degrees centigrade. We have a slight breeze coming in from northwest direction at 3.2 kilometers per hour. It may be 33 Let me repeat that. It may be 33.9 degrees centigrade, but the heat index is at 42 degrees centigrade. It's warm. Yes, it is warm. And tomorrow we expect the weather and temperature to be nearly the same. We don't see or we don't expect any thunderstorms, but we'll try to find out a little later if there will be thunderstorms this afternoon here in the metro or in the nearby regions. Heat index is at 42 degrees centigrade with a humidity of 60%. Now, these are the kind of weathers which is what you call this, is ripe for heat stroke. And this is one of the things that we want to avoid, okay? Now, the first sign of a dangerous heat stroke can just be that you are not sweating. And as the temperature rises, your body's natural cooling mechanisms or sweat or perspiration evaporates and helps cool your body. Now, it may not be enough to cool you down, and it might be a sign that you are losing your fluids in your body, and this is bad, leading to a stroke. Now, what is the sign that you are getting dehydrated? Pale skin, pamumutla, fatigue, weakness, o panghihina, dizzy or nauseous, nahihilo o nasusuka, sweating profusely o yung pagpapawis ng malakas, rapid pulse o malakas na pulso, fast, shallow breathing, mabilis at mababaw na paghinga, at panghihina ng kalamnan or cramps, muscle weakness or cramps. Seek treatment kapag halimbawa nagkaroon ho kayo, nararamdaman nyo ang inyong heat stroke o pagkatuyo sa katawan. Drink plenty of waters, dahan-dahan lang po, no? Or other fluids containing sugar and salt. Wag na po kape at lalong wag na po ang alcohol kapag kayo ay nadidehydrate o feeling nyo kayo ay nauubusan ng tubig. Treatment immediate, ha? Kapag halimbawa po, ang inyong balat, skin that feels hot and dry, kapag mainit at tuyo na, pero hindi nagpapawis or you're not sweaty. Confusion or loss of consciousness o tipong nakakalito o tipong nawawalan-walan ng malay, throbbing headache, frequent vomiting o pagsusuka at shortness of breath or trouble breathing. Lagi pong iingatan natin ho yan, lalo na ngayon na napakainit ng ating panahon. At yan ang ating kalaban lagi ay ang stroke. At yan po ang mahirap at delikado. That's just one of our tips for today on health tips to avoid heat stroke. Now for our greetings. Oh, Hendrik from Iriga. Sorry for the short greeting. I'll try to put the text line here kung ano po yung ginagamit natin. Yes, I'll send you a message. I'll post it online to okay, may follow-up message coming in from Santa Cruz in Laguna. To all the faculty members, ayan po, mula kay Don Sulia, ayan. Maraming salamat po, ayan, from Santa Cruz, Laguna, Pedro Guevara Memorial National High School, at lahat po ng faculty members and students. Maraming salamat po for joining us. Thank you very much. Okay, let's have some more music. Enough talk, and here we go. Let's have our OPM for this half hour before we lead into the top of the hour news. This is the rhythm on the Metro.
This is original Filipino music.
Between us Sharing one dream, sharing one love forever true. We will never ever part at all, even if the worst of rain should fall. When they talk of friends, it's always me and you. With one another, we'll face it all through any weather, cloudy or sunny. We'll be together. Nothing can come ever between us. Just you and me until the world itself is through. Sharing one dream, sharing one love forever true. We will never ever part at all, even if the worst of rain should fall. When they talk of friends, it's always me and you.
Another choice cut from our shelves of treasured original Filipino music. This is DWBR of the Philippine Broadcasting Service. 104.3 on FM. Music and talk. Nice and easy.
This is Metro Rhythms on WBR 104.3 FM, weaving beautiful rhythms.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Metro Rhythms. We are now on our second hour of our program today, May 5, 2014. It is a Monday and we are here for the next one more hour because at 6 o'clock we give way to Insurance for All at 6:05. Ms. Maju Ramos, its moderator and its guest of the program, will be on live later at around 6:05 to give you the latest information on the what you need, your rights, your benefits in the insurance industry, and what are the latest trends. It is very helpful because with insurance, you are guaranteed to have something when you really need it. So listen to that program at 6:05 until 7. For now, we're still here on Metro Rhythms. We still have about 1 hour or less of our program. We'll still have the DOST Pag-asa to keep us updated. We also have weather. We'll try to bring back MMDA Traffic Base for the latest on the traffic in the Metro. We know you are either on the road already, and some are preparing to leave office or go to their next business. So we'll try to keep you informed. As for the weather, it is very hot. We still are in the middle of the dry season, and we won't be expecting any of the rains until what, the 3rd or the 4th week of May. Maybe it's time for us to ask DOST Pag-asa a little later, when are the rains coming? Are we going to see any relief from this heat, or are we still going to experience extreme heat? Because remember, the highest temperatures experienced in the country usually occurs during the 1st, 2nd up to the 3rd week of May until the Habagat or the north or the south west monsoon becomes active. As of now, it is 30. Here we go with this now. We'll repeat this. 33.6 degrees centigrade. It is the heat index. It feels like 41 degrees centigrade. And our humidity is high at 61%, so it's really uncomfortable. We have a wind coming in from the west at 12.9 kilometers per hour. Hopefully it will blow away the heat emanating from the earth, because the earth, so dry already, has absorbed so much heat from the sun, and by 6:13 this evening, which is sunset, the earth will have to release back all of that heat. So it's going to be warmer tonight. Will there be thunderstorms? We'll find out a little later. Traffic in the metro, we'll find that out later, but we're seeing much of the northbound from Santolan, Main Avenue, Pituazon, MacArthur, Aurora Boulevard in Quezon City to Monte de Piedad as heavy. Also, from Kalayaan Avenue, Estrella, Buendia, going south towards Ayala Avenue, Arnaiz, Malibay, and Tramo, it is also getting to be heavy. C5, expect traffic from Market, Kalayaan, and Bagong Ilog, and then the usual bottleneck there, it all leads to that traffic into Ateneo. From if you're going north from Pituazon, Aurora Boulevard, Xavierville, it's heavy, leading towards Ateneo. And then from CP Garcia, UP, going south from there to Miriam, Ateneo, it is also heavy traffic. Now for the latest, we'll find that out little later. Now speaking of, we have some requests here. Okay, we'll try to play that once I have this. Okay, let's start our program for this hour with our music, and we begin with a series of OPMs. Monday usually I play a lot of OPM music, and it's been requested by a lot of friends. I am very, very biased towards original Filipino music. You know, the likes of Jose Marichan, Culi Desma, Shasha Padilla. I like the original compositions like of Odette Quesada back in the 80s. I grew up listening to these music, and that's why we're particularly biased over it, okay? But now I'm going to be extremely biased. We're going to play a set of original Filipino music. This is about 3 or 4 songs, and usually when I play there is a theme or an ongoing theme. Now I'll give you a hint. The next set of songs is Green. Okay. Keyword, Kundirana. And that's what we're going to play today. Dedicate this to some friends out there, to fellow Lasalians. I have to admit, I'm a Lasalista also. Also, I dedicate this to the sweetie there, listening in Davao. I know you're not feeling quite well, but try to do your best. We will survive, as what we say. And, just have a little bit of hope and hang in there. I always think of you and always love you. Let's have our OPM for today here on Metro Rhythms. It is now 5:12.
This is original Filipino music.
lang ako. Araw-araw kong napapansin, pag-iwas mo sa akin, di malaman ang gagawin. Sabihin mo sa akin ngayon, tunay lang hangarin, wag mo lang isipin, may karibal ka sa akin.
Another choice cut from our shelves of treasured original Filipino music.
Here now is a quick look at today's weather.
Today, May 5, 2014. Let's find out what's the weather is going to be tomorrow, Tuesday. We now have live online from DOST Pag-asa Senior Weather Forecaster, Mr. Buddy Javier. Sir Buddy, magandang hapon and welcome to Business Radio. Okay, we'll try to get back to DOST Pag-asa in just a while. Meanwhile, we'll pause for some reminders.
The United States government has offered assistance to the Philippines to promote trade and investment between the two countries. United States Commerce Secretary Penny Pritzker will lead the United States Business Team America in a business delegation to the country in June to explore economic opportunities. Communications Secretary Herminio Coloma said President Benigno Aquino III expressed the country's interest to join the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or TPP, a free trade alliance between the United States and other countries in the Asia-Pacific region. Coloma noted joining the partnership would enhance the country's competitive position to become a regional hub for growth, investment and exports to the United States and key Asian markets.
You have just heard DWBR's Newsline. We tell it like it is.
Here now is a quick look at today's weather.
We now have live online back on our connection with DOST Pag-asa Senior Weather Forecaster Mr. Buddy Javier for the latest. Sir Buddy, magandang hapon and welcome to Business Radio.
Magandang hapon naman kasamang Bin at sa lahat po ng mga tagapakinig at narito naman po ang update hinggil po sa lagay ng ating panahon. Sterlis pa rin po ang nakakaapekto sa ating bansa at bunsod nito ang buong kapuluan ay magkakaroon ng bagyang maulap hanggang sa maulap na papawirin na may pulupulong pagulan ng pagkidlat pagkulog lalo na po sa dakong hapon o gabi. Mahina hanggang sa katamtamang hangin mula sa silangan hanggang hilagang silangan ng iiral at ang mga baybaying dagat ay maging banayad hanggang sa katamtaman ng paggalon. At ang tinatayang agwat ng temperatura dito po sa Metro Manila ay nasa pagitan po ng 24 hanggang 35 antas ng Celsius. Muli dito po sa Maynilaan, ang araw po ay lulubog mamaya sa ganap na alas 6:14 ng gabi at muling sisikat bukas sa ganap na alas 5:31 ng umaga. At ang one time at Philippine Standard Time ay ganap na pong alas 5:32 po ng hapon. At mula pa rin po sa weather forecasting section ng Pag-asa DOST, ito po si Buddy Javier, nag-uulat.
Sir Buddy.
Yes po.
Sir, verify ko lang sa'yo, no? Gano'ng kataas ang ating temperatura today? Parang mas mainit ngayon kaysa kahapon.
Sa ngayon po yung pinakamainit na naitala dito sa Metro Manila, kanina alas 3 po, nasa 34.9. Pero yung so far yung pinakamataas natin, yung naitala dito sa Cabanatuan, nasa 37.5.
Mataas pa rin, sir. Sir, wala pa tayong balita kung kailan magsisimula ang ating tagulan.
Wala pa naman po. Medyo may matagal pa po. Kumbaga nasa tag-init pa tayo.
Okay, sir. So may
asahan pa natin na posibleng tataas pa yung temperatura natin.
Okay, sir. So yung mga ilang linggo pang tagatak at tiis-tiis.
Oo nga po. Maabutan pa tayo ng mainit na panahon.
Nako. Ay, mabuti-buti yan. At kaysa naman dun sa ulan. Pero ano, ang status ba natin talaga po bang may El Nino tayong magsisimula ulit sa June or wala pa tayong confirmation for that?
Kumbaga, meron tayong kumbaga yung temperature kasi natin na medyo tumataas pero kumbaga hindi pa totally kumbaga parang lang yun, parang sinyales pero hindi pa nagde-declare na at yung nakikita natin by June pero abangan na lang natin po yung susunod na mga kumbaga yung mga kasi kailangan pa yung mga data para malaman na talagang sa June na yung El Nino po. Pero kung papansinin mo, tumaas po yung kumbaga yung SSTA natin yung surface temperature anomaly ng 0.2 hanggang nung last April po.
Diyan sa may Pacific area kaya sign sa pan El Nino pa lang.
Tumaas po ng from 0.2 to 0.4 po.
Mataas, sir.
So sa ngayon hindi pa naman kumbaga hindi pa totally na i-declare na El Nino na sa June
Okay, sir.
Kumbaga tumataas pa lang. Patuloy pa rin namin in-observe po.
So paghahanda na lang para sa atin kung sakaling mangyari ang El Nino.
Kung sakali pong magkaroon tayo ng El Nino, so ang pwede nating gawin siyempre konting tipid sa tubig kasi alam natin nagagaling sa para hindi kumbaga yung konsumo doon sa mga dam natin hindi masyadong
maubos ka agad.
Yung isa pa siyempre pagka may El Nino mainit yan.
Yes, sir.
Kailangan na mag-ingat din tayo exposure sa sunlight. Yun.
Last question na lang, sir, bago ko Sir, may chances bang dumating on time ang tag-ulan o medyo mukhang madedelay ba tayo?
Sa ngayon pa, sir, wala pa pong kumbaga wala pa kaming official na
reading pa, sir.
Kung kailan. Pero kalimitan kasi sa mga previous na namin na nag-uunset ng rainy season, minsan na by the end of May o kaya minsan umabot pa hanggang July minsan
Okay, sir. Okay.
Pero kalimitan nasa June, mga ganyan.
Anytime between that period. Okay.
Opo. Pero sa ngayon nararanasan pa kasi natin yung tag-init. Kaya medyo opo.
Okay, Sir Buddy, maraming salamat at pasensya na sa abala.
Okay lang po. Maraming salamat din po at mabuhay po kayo.
Okay, that's the OST Pag-asa for you. Thank you very much.
Stay safe and stay informed on the weather on Metro Rhythms. Only here on WBR 104.3 FM.
Here is Mr. Larry Henares on Make My Day, brought to you by Pagcor.
This is Larry Henares making your day with the second and last part of Neil H. Cruz' article entitled Unforgettable Holy Week. The wife of my friend laughed. She's already married, she asks. In fact, she is pregnant with her second child, and that's her firstborn, and that's her husband, pointing to my daughter and me. It does not matter, the serenaders said, and asked my permission for them to serenade my wife. I gave it, and they sang several songs and asked my wife to sing in return. So it happened that my wife was the vocalist of an orchestra, a winner in an amateur singing contest, and had composed and written songs for recording companies. So there was a long concert until the wee hours of the night in that little barrio, and until the serenaders ran out of songs and thanked us all and said goodbyes and then walked off into the night. We could tell where they were by the barking of the dogs in the villages that they passed. Finally, the barkings grew fainter and finally stopped. The next day, Paul invited me to go to a sandbar not far from Amalapay. It was connected to the mainland during low tide, but became an island during high tide. We arrived there by mid-morning. The sandbar was lined with coconut trees. Under them were fishermen's huts. We took off our shirts and immediately dove into the surf. Afterwards, Paul asked one of the fishermen to climb a coconut tree and bring down some nuts. The coconut water tasted a little salty. More about this after these messages.
Okay, who wants to solve the problem on the board? Sige, Zamora, to the board.
Ay, sorry! Aray, kamay ko! Sorry, excuse me!
Maraming lugar sa bansa, siksikan sa classroom. Kaya ang PAGCOR, katuwang ng gobyerno, ay naglaan ng 5 bilyong piso para magpatayo ng mga classrooms para di na magsiksikan ang mga estudyante. PAGCOR, building lives that build the nation.
This is Larry Henares making your day with the second and last part of Neil H. Cruz's article entitled Unforgettable Holy Week. And we continue to quote and to conclude. Afterwards, we lay down on the beach talking and watching the sun sail slowly to the west. Lulled by the cool breeze, the lapping of the waves in the sand, and the wishing of palm fronds overhead, we fell asleep. We were woken up by the waves tapping at our feet. The tide was coming in. We moved higher up the beach and went back to sleep. When we woke up again, the sun had set and the moon had come out. Out in the distance, we could see the bobbing lights of the fishermen in their small boats. The high tide was now in full force. We were cut off from the mainland. We spent the night on the beach, now and then waking up to see the bobbing lights of the fishermen out in the sea. In the morning, we bought more of the fish the fishermen had brought in. We broiled them over hot coals together with some eggplants and tomatoes, eaten with hot, steaming rice and strong, newly brewed coffee. It was one of the finest breakfasts I had ever had. Just the aroma of the coffee combined with the smell of the roasting fish and the smell of the steaming rice keeps me thinking of that interlude again and again. By mid-morning, the tide had gone out, and we could walk across the sandbar back to the mainland. That was a Holy Week vacation I will never forget. This is Lara Henares making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.
You've just heard Mr. Larry Henares on Make My Day, brought to you by PAGCOR.
And good afternoon. Welcome back to Metro Rhythms here on Business Radio, DWBR 104.3 FM. It is now 5:40 in the afternoon.
navigating through the metro at this hour? Get ahead of the others with the latest traffic update.
Okay, let's have our second update on the current traffic situation across the metro. And we now have live online Mr. Alvin Rojas. Sir Alvin, welcome back to Business Radio. Sir, what's the latest in our traffic dito sa Metro Manila?
Hello po, magandang hapon rin po sa inyo at sa ating mga tagapakinig. Umpisahan natin ang ating traffic update sa kahabaan po ng EDSA. Southbound lane ho, simula dito sa may area po ng Balintawak na hindi po tayong maluwag. Magpapatuloy pa po yung magandang takbo niyan all throughout hanggang dito sa may area po ng Timog. Pagsapit lang ho natin dito sa may area po ng Aurora hanggang Pitwason, maluwag po tayo. Magpapatuloy pa po yung magandang takbo niyan all throughout hanggang dito sa may area po ng Guadalupe. Pagsapit lang po natin dito sa may area ng Orense, dito ulit tayo makakaranas ng katamtaman hanggang sa mabigat na daloy ng sasakyan. Dire-diretso naman po yan hanggang dito sa may area ng Tramo. Makalagpas po niyan going dito sa may area po ng patungong Ross Boulevard na hindi po tayong maluwag. Northbound lane naman po ng EDSA simula dito sa Ross Boulevard hanggang FB Harrison, maluwag po tayo. Pagsapit po natin ng Park Avenue, makakaranas po tayo ng moderate traffic hanggang sa area po yan ng TAP. Makalagpas naman po yan going dito sa may area ng Tramo papuntang Magallanes hanggang Ayala, maluwag. Pero pagsapit po natin ng Buendia, dito na po tayo makakaranas ng katamtaman hanggang sa mabigat na daloy ng sasakyan. Dire-diretso naman po yan hanggang dito sa may area po ng Pioneer. Makalagpas po niyan, Reliance, maluwag. Pagsapit po natin ng Shaw, makakaranas ulit tayo ng moderate traffic hanggang Ortigas. Makalagpas naman po niyan, White Plains, maganda pa po takbo natin dyan. Pagsapit lang po natin ng Santolan, makakaranas ulit tayo ng moderate traffic. Dire-diretso naman po yan hanggang dito sa may area ng New York. Makalagpas po niyan, going Timog, papuntang Quezon Avenue hanggang North Avenue, maluwag. Pagsapit po natin ng Muñoz, makakaranas ulit tayo ng moderate traffic. Pero makalagpas naman po niyan, patungong Balintawak na atili po tayong maluwag. Sa kahabaan naman po ng C5 road natin, southbound lane simula dito sa may area ng City Garcia hanggang Miriam, makakaranas po tayo ng katamtaman hanggang sa mabagal at takbo ng sasakyan dyan. After naman po niyan, going Katipunan flyover patungong Boni Serrano, maluwag po tayo. Pagsapit lang po natin dito sa may area ng Libis, makakaranas ulit tayo ng moderate traffic. After naman po niyan, going Green Meadows, dire-diretso ng Ortigas, Lanusa, going dito sa may area ng Market, maluwag. Northbound lane naman po simula dito sa may area po ng Market hanggang Bagong Ilog, makakaranas po tayo ng katamtaman hanggang sa mabigat na daloy ng sasakyan dyan. After naman po niyan, going dito sa area ng J. Boris, straight to dito sa may area ng Green Meadows, maluwag. Pagsapit po natin ng Libis, makakaranas ulit tayo ng moderate traffic. After naman po niyan, going Boni Serrano, mabilis po tayo. Pero pagsapit po natin ng Katipunan flyover, makakaranas ulit tayo ng katamtaman hanggang sa mabagal na takbo ng sasakyan. Dire-diretso naman po yan hanggang Miriam. Pero makalagpas po niyan, patungo dito sa may area po ng La Vista na TV po tayong maluwag. Sa kabaan naman po ng Usmeña Highway natin, yung southbound lane simula dito sa may area ng Quirino hanggang Magallanes, maganda pa ang takbo natin dyan, wala pa po tayo nakikitang build-up. Likewise, northbound lane naman po simula dito sa may area po ng Usmeña Magallanes hanggang Quirino, nakikitaan lang po natin ang konting moderation dito sa may Usmeña San Andres. Para yung daras naman po niyan na tili po tayong maluwag. Bali, yan lang po muna ang aking may ulat sa mga oras na ito. At ito po ulit si Alvin Rojas mula sa tanggapan ng MMDA Metro Bay.
Maraming salamat, Alvin, at sa lahat ng mga kasamahan sa MMDA Traffic Base.
Driving made easy. Getting the information way ahead. Get updated through Metro Rhythms. Only here, WBR 104.3.
Teka muna, hindi pa muna yan. Dumiretso tayo sa OPM. Okay, konting talkies. It is now 5:45 in the afternoon. Welcome back to Metro Rhythms here on Business Radio, DWBR 104.3 FM. We're here from 4 until 7 in the 4 until 7 in the evening from Tuesdays to Fridays, but we are only on until 6 tonight, Monday. And by 6:05 we have Insurance for All. That's our Monday program, and it's moderated by our friend Miss Maju Encomienda Ramos. Now, they're going live later at 6:05 today. There's a guest is okay. I have to check whether it's a he or a she. Okay, it's a he. Okay, I have to read through. Grever Ralios of Asia Insurance. Axia, hindi, okay, Axia, I hope I pronounced this right, Greber Ralios Axia, of Axia Insurance, 21 years in the business, worked for insurance companies and brokers, property underwriter, what else, marketing, last of the operations managers to insurance brokerage. Okay, he is currently an insurance professional. Okay, I'm trying to read this on air. Okay, diretso. And another speaker is Jojo Season of Sun Alliance. Uy, may 20 years na po sa industriya. Isang IT instructor bago siya naging broker noong 1995. Operations manager sa ngayon sa isang insurance agency sa Quezon City for a year right now. Dalawa po yung guest po nila sa Insurance for All later at 6:05. Makinig po kayo. Pwede ho kayo makipag-interact. They will announce their contact numbers, their mobile numbers para po kayo pwede mag-text at magtanong po. It's very important for you to listen and become a participant in insurance because this is something that we all need. It's very important for us. It gives us something to pluck out at the time of our needs. Believe me, it's very important there is something, at least even if it's a small amount or a savings of sort, there is something that would give you a certain guarantee you have something to turn to. Okay? That's later, Insurance for All at 6:05 until 7. As for our listeners, okay, we'd like to give way to some of our guests, no, not our guests, our OJTs here on Business Radio. This is the season that we have about 100 or so crawling students. Nagmumukhang campus itong 4th floor ng PIA at kami ho mga matatanda ho dito sa Business Radio ay nagmumukhang mga, hindi ho professor magmumukha ho kami mga dean. Di ba? Sa ano, pero sige, ayaw na, wag na lang at na-hurt ang feelings, okay? We're still all young. Ayan, para kaming long-term professors. We have about 100 or so OJTs here and we'd like to greet them. Ito yung mga naka-assign dito sa amin sa Business Radio. Ito yung mga angels ni Miss Maju Ramos. Ayan. Ann Pauline Lagrimas, nandito sila sa harap para mga kalapating nakaupo sa, ayan, nakahilera. Ayan, kaway. Ayun. Si Thea Sanchez, Lyceum of the Philippines University, Cavite. Clarice Cantinga, Lyceum, Manila. Ayan, kaway. Matipid ang kaway. Ayan, parang Miss Earth, ha? Ayan, kaway. Ganun lang. Ay, si Cristia Ann Nazareno, also of Lyceum of Manila. And then, Ina Edelior, Lyceum. Oh, yan ang beauty queen with matching tayo and kaway at projects. Yan, si Ina Edelior. Para ho sa mga nanay at tatay nila at mga boyfriend po nila, nandito ho sila ngayon at nagtatrabaho at nag-OJT sa Business Radio. Okay, magandang hapon sa inyo mga iha. Ayan, salamat. Also, I'd like to say hello to some of our listeners right now. Okay, I'm trying to pull it up direct from Facebook, so hang on a bit. This is live. Okay, while we're trying to pull it up on our Facebook page, our temperature now is 32.2 degrees centigrade. It feels like 39 degrees centigrade. It's warm, and it's going to be warm a bit as the Earth tries to release the heat it absorbed during the day. We've experienced 34 degrees, the highest today, and with the sunset coming at around 6:13 p.m., we expect the temperatures to go down. We also expect temperatures, or rather the forecast for today will be nearly the same for tomorrow. So it's going to be hot. I was speaking to a senior weather forecaster with DOST Pagasa, and I've been asking, will there be rains? Will the rainy season or will the wet season come? It's not yet certain. They're still monitoring. As of now, the existing winds in effect across the country are the easterlies, and these are the winds that is responsible for the dry season. So we're still far off, and he said, you know, the season, the wet season might come as late as July. It did happen. It does happen. So we're not certain. And then he told us that surface temperatures across the Pacific is high by almost 0.4. That's high. That's relatively high. So it's warmer, and it's not yet El Nino. contrary to what some are saying, it's not yet El Nino, but there are signs leading towards that we might, take note, might have El Nino, and that means it's going to become a very dry, wet season. In other words, there's not enough rains for us to farm our, to water our, or irrigate our farms. There may be a shortage of water in our dams, in our taps. But we have to practice conservation in order for us to preserve whatever water that we have. So just beware. You need to know and you need to understand that the temperatures are very high, which is possibly reason for the return of El Nino. But it is not yet happening. It has not happened. So just prepare. Okay. Enough talk right now. Let's play some music. We're going acoustic right now with some of the songs from back in the 90s. We're going to begin with something from an acoustic cover of a song by S Club 7 in 1996. It's Bring It All Back, and then a Spice Girl acoustic cover for Wannabe, and finally the Hansons doing Mbop acoustic version. These are the songs of the 90s, and we're going back in time here on the Metro on Business Radio.
Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it on back to you. Hold on what you try to be, your individuality. When the world is on your shoulder, just smile and let it go. If people try to put you down, just walk on, turn around. You only have the answer to yourself. Don't you know it's true what they say, that life ain't easy, but your time's coming around. Don't stop trying, don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love, anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Na 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 na. Bring it back, bring it back, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Shake your na 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 na. Shake your na 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 na. Don't you know it's true what they say, that life ain't easy, but your time's coming around. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Don't stop, never give up. Hold your head high and reach the top. Let the world see what you have got. Bring it all back to you. Dream of falling in love, anything you've been thinking of. When the world seems to get too tough, bring it all back to you. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. this life, only want to will last. You go through all the pain and strife, you turn me back, you're gone too fast. Oh yeah, you're gone too fast. Yeah, yeah. Oh, so long to walls of beauty, yeah. In the end, the millions said, when you get all the silence in your head, can you tell me who is still care? Yeah. Can you tell me who is still care? Whoa, okay, yeah. On bam, super tap, ba doo bam, tip it up, ba doo bam, super tap, ba doo. Oh yeah, on bam, super tap, ba doo bam, tip it up, ba doo bam, super tap, ba doo. Yeah, say whoa, yeah, in on popsicle. Yeah, say yeah. But is it fly open?
At 32 degrees centigrade, it's sizzling hot this Monday afternoon, Monday evening here on the Metro. And it's time for us to say goodbye. We will be back again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Tuesday. I'm your navigator, Dean Bernardo, and I do hope that you stay safe. Be careful when you drive home or you travel. Expect some rains. There might be some thunderstorms. And then stay cool if you're stuck in traffic. Just enjoy the travel. Just make sure that you get home. Never mind the traffic. It's a given already. And you're listening to the Hanson with their acoustic cover of their own song called Mbop. We'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you very much. Take care. Love you, Tweety. Bye-bye. I'm out of here.
You say I can, but you don't know. Can you tell me? Oh, no, you can't, 'cause you don't know. Can you tell me? You say I can, but you don't know. Can you tell me? Oh, no, you can't, 'cause you don't know. Can you tell me?